You're already bored by a show that has not even come out yet, Amy? I'm bored by this article that I have not read. So apparently I need to tell you, just like I told Meghan McCain, Amy, and Eater, shut your ass up. Shut your ass all the way up until it can't shut no more. What are y'all even talking about? The show isn't even out yet. Meghan used to have a food blog, so her doing this ain't even new. Y'all ain't gonna raise my blood pressure. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
Okay, can we talk about this for a second? Because I am truly aggravated. Meghan Markle recently revealed that she has a new Netflix show. It's kind of like a lifestyle show where she's going to be cooking things and making things. And surprisingly, but not surprisingly, a lot of people have negative things to say, including fellow celebrities like Meghan McCain. They're basically looking for anything to pick apart this trailer. And one of the things that they're on Meghan Markle about is that she's not using her real home in Montecito. The $5 million home they're using for filming is right near her real home. However, they rented this one out for filming. Yes, I understand that the name of the show is At Home with Meghan, but are we really going to be that literal? Celebrities using different filming locations for their show is nothing new. Trisha Yearwood had a cooking show on the Food Network. She often used kitchens that weren't her own. Hailey Bieber had a show called Who's in My Bathroom, which was filmed on a set that looked exactly like the bathroom in her rental home. For season 4 of her HBO Max show, Selena Gomez actually used a beach house in Malibu. Side note, it was the same home featured in Hannah Montana, which is pretty funny. Also, I saw Charlotte Parler say this, and I just want this screamed from a megaphone. There are about 1,000 lifestyle influencers that are actually problematic, like voted your bodily autonomy away, but Meghan Markle is the problem. Y'all, let's be serious. Let's be serious.
There is something better than a come up, and it is a keep going. The answer is yes. I will watch with love, Meghan. I will watch the Meghan Markle's new Netflix. Absolutely. I will watch the show. I will buy the pots. I will buy the pans. I am in. There is something better than a come up, and it is the keep going. Some of us are distracted by people telling us that we can't. Some of us are discouraged by people telling us who it is that we are. This woman has twisted and turned, but never changed. I'm going to do this thing. I want to do this thing. I'd like to do this thing. I'm going to try this thing. And instead of focusing on the come up, she's just keeping it moving. And for all of us that are getting lost in what people say about us, families and how they react to us, there's no bigger or stronger family than the royal family. And she just keeps it moving. She just keeps going. Don't worry about coming up. Just worry about keeping it moving. I'm looking forward to Meghan Markle's new show. I hope you are too. Let's keep it moving.
The obsession with Meghan Markle being anything other than extremely poised and extremely unbothered is probably going to be the theme for 2025. It amazes me how people say, oh, come as you are, like, be yourself. But what they actually mean is be the person that I already assumed you would be. And if you're not, I'm going to pick you apart until you start to act like exactly what I said you would. Y'all praised Martha Stewart, said that she was an icon and a trailblazer, and now you're cutting oranges with the wrong type of knife. But Meghan Markle gets her lifestyle and Martha Stewart vibe show coming out onto Netflix, and now everybody has an issue. We know what the real problem is, and that's not even what I'm going to get into. But if you're a person who is chronically unbothered, extremely poised, and probably gets everything you want in life, I need you to know you're probably bothering somebody about that. And this Meghan Markle discourse is probably aligned with the same conversations those people have in private about you. And it all boils down to the fact that they're just upset they couldn't do it the way that you do.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to jump on quickly to say thank you for all the love that I got on my last GB News interview about Meghan Markle's new Netflix show. It is wild to me how much controversy this one trailer has dragged up for poor Meghan, but here we are. I agree with this comment suggesting that it was a phase, that she was a feminist and a philanthropist is wild, especially because it's really highly documented how much charity work that she does. A quick Google search of Virtual Foundation, you'll see all the projects that they have running at the moment. They have the Welcome Project, which welcomes women into communities and hosts gatherings to make them feel safe and welcome in communities after they've been displaced from areas all over the world. They have the Parents Network, which works with parents whose children have been harmed by online abuse. Harry and Meghan both do a lot as well for online safety. Meghan has worked for years on humanitarian issues around the world with World Vision. She's been a US ambassador for women for many years. So to suggest that it's a phase that she's a feminist and a philanthropist just because she has a Netflix series is quite a stretch. Her Netflix series is all about finding joy and creating love and elevating the mundane into making it something a little more beautiful. So it's the least controversial topic that you could possibly do a Netflix series on, and it has caused this amount of controversy. The amount of comments and hate that she's getting because of this one trailer. Imagine when the series is released. Like, I dread to think what's going to happen, but because of this one trailer, she's got so much hate.
Never in my 30 years of living have I seen anyone, a celebrity, get hated more than Meghan Markle. She has to be the most hated person. Literally, when you go on the internet, anywhere she is posted, there is comments of people just berating her. And to this day, I'm still racking my brain on what the F this woman did. What did she do? So recently she just dropped, there is a commercial or advertisement that dropped saying she has a new show coming out, and it's just like her cooking with friends and showing off her cooking skill, like what she does and how much she loves to cook. And people are just tearing her apart, especially, and they love to come up with the whole privacy thing. And it's like, y'all do realize that she has to make money. Her and her husband are no longer supported by the royal family. She has to figure out how to make money. I really think some of this has to be spiritual, because the royal family, the roots, and how, I don't know, I don't want to speak too much on it, but this has to be spiritual, because these people are all the way in the UK, and somehow there are people in the United States, people in the UK who always seem to find her in every little social media, anything that's talking about her, and tearing this woman apart. I don't know if she actually is on social media, and I hope she's not, because I don't know how she would sleep at night. I don't know how she would. Like, it's disgusting. It's insane.
Regardless about how you feel about how Meghan Markle has handled being a multiracial black woman in this country, she just gave all of you fabulous black women a warning already at the start of the year, 2025. If you are trying to go after something you want, you can literally be minding your fabulous black business, making your money, doing the passion project you did long before anyone knew you, before you married the white man, and people will have something to say about it. I want you to watch who is saying what and how they're saying it about her own business, which has not connected to the crown. It's not. Change the scene. She was criticized when she couldn't adapt to another turf in another world, right? But when she goes back to doing what she knows best, the blogging, the lifestyle, the self-made woman thing, the entrepreneurial thing, that's not enough either. In fact, it's not only about it not being enough, it's what is she doing there? How does she dare think she could take up that space? It's unrelatable. That tells you all you need to know about how people view black women and how they want to relate to them. So much of what you're going to do as a fabulous black woman is going to be unrelatable to people, because they literally do not have the capacity to relate to you living your life in the way that you're living it. But just because they cannot fathom it doesn't mean it's not true. Doesn't mean it's not something you want. Doesn't mean it's not something you're good at. Doesn't mean it's something that you are very capable of doing. If there is one thing Meghan Markle is capable of doing, it's creating, with business consultants and her experiences, a lifestyle business. The same people criticizing her have no problem that Kate Middleton is living off of the stolen wealth of the empire, but looks at a woman of color building one, and that's the problem. And there is our problem. People are comfortable with black women working, but not working the way Meghan Markle is working. The same thing is going to be true of you. Do not let people who can barely see your humanity define what a black job is. This is also probably a good time to tell you should follow me on Instagram. If you're watching this on Instagram, see you.
Will we ever know peace again? Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Alot, just dropped the trailer for her new Netflix show, and let me just say, it was one of the most out-of-touch things I've seen in a while.
Oh, another Meghan hater that I got time for today. Let's start with you, Link Lauren. You start off by saying, simply the trailer is the most out-of-touch thing you've ever seen. Actually, that's a lie. Have you seen your own TikTok page? Talk about out of touch. And then, what really pissed me off is you said she's the Duchess of Waffle House. But you say, I'm not racist, but why'd you pick Waffle House? Why didn't you say Olive Garden, huh? Why'd you say Waffle House? Who are you, a Fox News TikTok reject? Huh? Going off about how there's more problems in the world. We don't need a cooking show. Yes, we do. I want all the cooking shows. Did you say that to Martha Stewart, Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, every cooking show that's in the world? Are they not supposed to exist because the world is burning? And then you took it upon yourself to give her show advice, talking about you need to talk to real people. What, like you? I don't want to see real people on her celebrity cooking show. I want to see the stars. I want to see the actors. I want to see the actresses. Every celebrity show, do you require them to have real people on their show? Or is that just for Meghan? Only Meghan's the one that needs to have real people on her show. I wonder why. Not calling you racist. I'm just asking, why Meghan? Why does Meghan have to be the one to do it? And what I always wonder is, why do you hate Meghan Markle? And then you admitted. You're a big fan all the way up into the wedding until Meghan admitted that she experienced racism. Then you were like, I was done with her. How dare she admit that she's experienced racism? That's when you stop liking someone, is when they admit they've experienced racism, is when you stop liking them as a human being. But like I said, I dare not call you racist. I'm just saying, interesting. And whenever these haters come about, I'm like, who are you? And you're just a professional hater. Hater. That's all you do on your page, just hate on people. Would you have a following if you actually said one thing nice? Huh? Oh, you only get views by being mean. I get it. You want Meghan to be herself? Why do you have to tell everybody on Instagram that you have more followers on TikTok? Clout chasing? That's what it looks like to me. Just be yourself. Don't have to tell people you have people that actually like you on another app, just not Instagram. And I know that doesn't say, that says political commentator. So why you talk about Meghan? She has a cooking show that has nothing to do with politics. Sounds like you just need to mind your business. Hater. Hush your mouth about Meghan Markle.
No, because if you're mad for whatever reason that Meghan Markle is having a show where she's cooking and arranging flowers with her friends and like picking things from her garden and like laughing with the cameramen, are you okay? Like, for what reason does that upset you? It's like, if that's making you upset, we need to reevaluate things, because she's in a Rachel Ray era. I mean, like, what do we care?
Who wants to watch an ex-duchess traipse around her mansion picking flowers?
I, for one, can't wait for January 15th. I got my blanket ready. I'm testing it out. I want to see a rich duchess married to a prince in her big, beautiful mansion and her beautiful kids cooking delicious meals. I want to see all of her celebrity friends, including Tyler Perry, the godfather of Lilibeth. I want to see her making hummus. And I want to see her pick flowers and beekeep and all of those things. I have never seen think pieces from people asking the barefoot Countessa to be more edgy. If Meghan had made a Netflix special cooking the food in her kitchen and taking it to the homeless or the less fortunate, the haters would have called her narcissistic and said she had to show off what she's doing. She's definitely one of the few people that I am aware of that can make a Netflix special, name it With Love from Meghan, and the haters are like, oh. I do see a lot of think pieces come across my For You page of people saying, why do they hate her so much? Misogynoir. We saw it when people said, I'm not voting for Kamala because I don't like the way she laughs. And we see it a lot for Meghan. We see it a lot for Meghan because at the end of the day, she should have been grateful for the role that she was given. She should have just accepted her role, accepted what the British media tried to do to her or portray her, and she should have never challenged the power structure, because how dare she? She was given this opportunity, and how dare she disrespect it? They see her as ungrateful at the end of the day. Never mind her peace of mind, never mind her safety. She is a Black or biracial woman that was given the opportunity to be a princess or a duchess, and her and Harry leaving the monarchy is disrespectful at the end of the day, and they're gonna hate her forever. But not me. I'm watching, and I can't wait.